thoughts?
Yes.
Are we feeling comfortable? We feeling good now that we're into the what could potentially be the last map of day number 3?
It could be not. Maybe SiNister will low-key just prepping some quality strats. We'll find that out so, quite soon. But first of all, Lion is gone, so that is, I feel, will be a staple ban for this one, because next one could be Jackal. No, that will be Box. So that is against Emo.
Yep. And I guess when Imorin had such a huge impact, it would only be smart to to try and ban out a player, an operator that definitely suits the playstyle. So, defensive pick now from SiNister is going to be
Echo, probably.
Smoke.
Nope. What?
Okay.
Hold up.
Yeah. Yeah. Rightio.
Hold up. How is poor Smoke just getting completely no attention?
Right?
This whole day.
Right? He's just been getting railed the entire... before, in, what was it, map number 2 of our second matchup, he got banned out as well. So, Smoke and Mute.
Okay, this is interesting. So, no SAS presence whatsoever. SMG11 Pepe hands, essentially what Copper said. Yeah, that is the biggest Pepe hands you could ever have, because that is directly denying Fisher of his big brain plays on the SMG11 as well.
Yes, he is absolutely filthy with that.
But what I am amused and interested to see is that August canonically banned Jackal on Coastline, because they do not want to have, by any margin, any of the roam clear. Not at least on this scale.
Yeah.
And instead of Jackal, they ban Lion, seeing him as a bigger threat to their strat.
What are your feelings about Jackal versus Lion?
I mean, Jackal, on a higher level of play, I say can be an even bigger pain in the backside than Lion.
Just very quickly, yes. I buffered for a second, so I'm at 30 seconds now.
What about now? Yep. Oh, crap.
Do apologise for the buffer, ladies and gentlemen. It's good fun. It's hitting prime time now. I'm buffering like absolute crazy. Okay, this is not fun.
Switch to 720 minutes.
Give me a second.
Yeah, come on. Cool.
Alrighty, we're back into it. So, sorry for the moment of silence there. No one would have been able to hear that. We just needed to get in sync with our telepathical sense. I'm just kidding. We just needed to get in sync. So, back into it. We do obviously see Action Phase partaking. What do we see? We are over in theatre, I believe. Yes, we are.
Correct. And contrary to the usual setup that August would, at least to my memory, would have, they're actually having a Maestro playing a very aggressive angle in the VIP that could be cut off very quickly if that won't be the case. But it seems that the hallway is also on lockdown with the Jaeger devices, with Maestro cameras. Did they spot the Maestro though? I'm curious. Because if he did, now this...
Oh!
Goodbye, Luna.
Jeez Louise, that is... Yeah, that's a rough one to start with, but a huge start for August nonetheless, because now... Neofighter had the positioning, obviously being able to see the rappel. This could be extremely dangerous if he does peek up for even half a second. They've got 2 members watching the one angle, but Derpe does back away for a second as Neofighter might hold on to it for a moment longer.
Look at all of this angles so far. Capital knows. Oh, Derpe deals a little bit of that damage to Arnie, forcing Neo off the angle. But Derpe with the angle just can't hit the shots. Will get himself taken down quite substantially. The crossfire will be though successful at the end, as Neofighter will be. Oh, Derpe actually picking up a double kill for himself now, leaving only 2 players against that full 5 stack of Orgless.
So, now into 45 seconds, and they do have a small amount of room to move, and I mean minimal. Echo already placing himself into Ward Hallway, as this is nearly impossible for them to get this done. Surely they cannot pull back a 2 versus 5, Hibana and IQ. This is looking very similar to what we saw in that first matchup in the first map.
Certainly looks like it, as things are not looking all swell at all, as it just every doorway is a hurdle for SiNister, as Fisher Guy will be potentially the one spearheading, and the amount of angles that Orgless are holding, I don't think this will be it, Chief.
Nope. I don't even know how they were going to get through it. At least they got in. They put 1 foot inside, so it's definitely. But Orgless, that is just ridiculous. That is the definition of a flawless round, Cthulhu.
That is also the definition of doing the other team absolutely dirty. Because, I mean, like, look at this. So, Jeppe got taken up in the firefight, decides to repick, gets himself all healed up, and gets another one. How tilted would you be to find out that the Maestro is still in full health? Or just, for that matter, Ethan got taken up, full health. Doc got taken up. Guess what? Full health. And so that continuous healing from Doc, which actually, by the way, you don't really see a whole lot in rank. By the way, so
I'm getting. I just need to say I'm getting smashed with this quality. You're gonna have to give me 2 seconds. We're gonna have to draw. Oh goodness me! It's on 7. Oh no! Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is not good whatsoever. This is really hitting hard. I don't know what's going on. I feel like everything just dropped. We're gonna take a small second to sync this. This is gonna be fun. We're back into the action, and hopefully that's the last of it, but I have a terrible feeling here, Cthulhu, that it's not going to be the end of this.
Well, let's hope and pray for that, as we are just about to go into action phase of round number 2, with Orgless so far leading the charge after a slight series of hiccups that they had on Clubhouse, where SiNister played absolutely amazingly and managing to decline Orgless of any entry.
Ooh.
I'm quite curious to see how will SiNister respond on this one, because better yet, I'm curious to see how will they perform on defense, because offense could probably be very shaky.
Yeah.
But defense is going to be where it's at.
The big D.
I don't think a whole lot of people are going to think it the right way.
Just realised that. I was thinking, like along the lines of defense, like kind of like the basketball. Well. Tilt. Cthulhu, help me out here. We're going to be taking hallway control with Copper here. Vicious on the outside. You're killing me, man. You're killing me.
Yeah, well, for now, all beams aside and all the D's aside, Vicious will be making his way over to the theater. SiNister are prompting to go for a very much of a full-on attempt to take upstairs first, and for a good reason.
Certainly so. They're going to have to... Well, at the very least, they need to start pushing them back. And they are doing so successfully, actually, with Arnie taking down Dirtpape. But look at that quick trade coming in from Ethan. Arnie now not going to have any more influence in the round, but Neophyter going down, that's a big loss. However, Imorin still just being that nuisance, still trying to keep them at bay. The head, not exactly there just yet, but still... All it's going to take is one little headshot, as now the closing the gap as Ethan takes down Luna. A minute left on the clock, and there has been a lot of action.
There has been, well, there has been plenty of action here as Diesel gets another C4 from, was it from below? Actually, I think. Onto another SiNister member as Ethan gets quite low on health, and now it is a 2 versus 2 with an Imorin and a half-dead Ethan. Well, actually more than half dead. Unfortunately, missing all the shots for himself will be leaving Ethan to try to respond to the aggression, whereas Imorin is still left upstairs, slightly trapped, but the diffuser is upstairs. So for one of them, one of their objective is keep holding the line. Decline as much time as possible, because at a certain point, they will have no way to get back to it. And 12 seconds, they need to retrieve that diffuser on the double. And it seems like they might be able to pull it off. Copper just keeps on running into goo mines, and Ethan just hidden! He's hidden in the bathroom, and nothing will be done to deny that. My goodness.
Those goo mines toward the end, so critical in buying them just enough time. I still don't even think, had they not have been there, there would have been enough time. So Imorin playing that perfectly, dropping 2 members, holding them at bay, keeping the diffuser in hand, and continuing to drop those goo mines. Wowzers, that was mighty close.
Indeed it was. As Blue Bar and Sunrise, essentially the trademark of Orgulus, will be coming out, which I'm quite curious to witness. As of recently, this site did get adopted by a fair few other teams, but Valkyrie to a Valkyrie 6 pick will be probably the biggest brain play you could see from Orgulus.
Well, now we can set our scopes down in the Blue and Sunrise. As I would dare say, it's pretty much going to be much the same here with a Roam.
Yeah, I would have to say yes. The Roam definitely going to be quite heavy for Orgulus, albeit that I would say they would play out that Roam slightly differently. They would press for a little bit of aggression, but the moment they would realize that they're losing either ground or there's some extra aggression happening on their Roamers, they would all attempt to return back to the site as quickly as possible. Whereas before, on the previous round, we saw Emo stood there till essentially he got fragged out. And I don't think that will be the case. Ethan might be up to something.
Could be very, very cheeky. We'll have to wait and see. Imorin just running left, right, and center, dropping goo mines everywhere. Everywhere.
That's how you play Legion, honestly.
Yeah,
you just drop all the goo mines everywhere.
Well, definitely, saw it in the previous round. That can be a was it? No, that wasn't the Valk cam, was it?
No, that was just the default cam.
I don't know why I definitely misviewed that. That's okay. That they look to be giving up most of that top roam, so buddy system here between Ethan and Imorin.
Yeah. Honestly, I would love to also see some voice effects to be introduced to Siege, like, because seeing that soup can of Legion be thrown out across the room was like, I could hear this in my head, just him screaming yeet the whole thing. But memes aside though, control of the upstairs, including billiards and pool, has been taken quite seriously. But Diesel already with the super shorty, able to grab a frag for himself. That shotgun is absolutely nasty on the damage, by the way. For those who don't know, that thing has nearly the kill range of the SAS shotgun, so use that thing.
Look at this, Cthulhu just dropping knowledge bombs left, right, and center at this point. So, Fisho going to be clearing out the opening of the bar, and it is going to be...
I'm sorry, that was just too funny for me to just watch Fisher just continuously shoot but not be able to take it out. Meanwhile, though, Neofighter has slipped up on a banana peel, allowing Diesel and Ethan to grab a kill for each one of them. leaving Fishuga and Vicious with the minimal amount of health, but nonetheless still being
Oh!
able to frag out. Oh my goodies.
That
What is
was,
happening?
yeah, that was a little bit too close. Okay, that was, I feel like if you literally looked away for half a second there, you just missed all of that action, because I was watching that push come through, and then all of a sudden there was 2 kills and trades and bamboozling all across the board. Never you mind, my friend. That's 3 rounds straight on the defensive side, and I don't really know whether SiNister are going to have it in them to pull out more than 2 rounds.
Well, that will be the best. Well, no. The best case scenario would be for them to draw it out. But
Yep.
With the way how things are going, I'd personally say that 2 rounds would be now getting decreased. Oh, now the best case scenario rather, because August train doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon, really, and yeah, it's a scary thing to verse them right now.
Yep. No, I feel that. So, as you can see, a nice little spread on the side of August with the kills. 5 being led by Ethan, who's having a monstrous impact so far. Currently, no deaths. I think that's kind of. I think that sums it up. It sums it up, my dude.
Pretty much. Yeah, that is a fantastic so far performance from Ethan, and straight away. Well, whereas before in the previous round it was Diesel who was running with Mozzie. This time Ethan said, "Let me try. Let me have a go at the man." And well, we're just about to find out if the go will be successful in that regard. But yeah, all in all, like this feels rather. Oh, Depe, come on! Like I know you're feeling confident, but you can't do them a disrespect like that.
Yeah, I feel like this is what happened last weekend. Who was it? Fury versus... I can't remember. It was at the very last match. It was Fury taking on someone on Sunday. And we came to Coastline for the 3rd map after it was close on the 2nd map. And Fury just completely disrespected them and smashed them out of the park with the 7-0 finish.
That was Fury Rhythm.
There you go.
Yeah. The one that ended up in 2-1 scoreline at the end. But yeah, I mean, well, whereas August can afford, call it that, finesse.
Mm-hmm.
I still think that it's a bit not disrespectful. No, it's rather careless.
Yeah. Again,
which could be an issue.
Yeah, look, careless brings chaos, right? And when you've got chaos, it's unpredictable. And sometimes unpredictableness is a good thing, and sometimes, well, it definitely isn't. So, look, so far it's looking like it's working for them, and I would dare say it's probably going to continue to, just with how dominant they've been so far. But still, a lot left to the imagination, my friend.
True. That is a very good statement. But for now, Depe keeps on holding the very similar angle, but this time a little bit more cautious now that he's being pressured from the rooftop, as well as that pixel angle that, ooh, boy, the attacking team could have. They know they need to take that full control and out that duel, because the crossfires are currently going absolutely ham and crazy. Meaning for Oculus, they're still... Oculus are still in their comfort zone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez, that is some dangerous moves being made by Derpe. Doesn't find his way out of the flames in time, and decides to completely back away here. Of course, still, this is probably one of the first times we've seen the man disadvantage coming through for August. Time will tell whether SiNister can actually capitalize on this. Ethan's able to fire one back as quick as you like. And again, this is doing some very dirty deeds on the side of Auglis, and Emo Rin, had that have been a second earlier, they might have been able to find that timing. Now they're going to push in and go for that plant, but it looks like maybe Neofighter has the positioning to try and take him down. The flash has come in, they're trying to push them back, but the bomb has been stuck. Now a post-plant position, Neofighter finds one, Emo Rin goes down, Copper can now back away with Diesel on the hunt. Will he stick this bomb? He doesn't have the positioning to. Actually, he might if they hold the line to 3v2, and it's definitely in favour of Auglis.
Well, it definitely is, but the denial is still there. 1v3 situation. Vicious needs to clutch this up. He needs to deny that plan. Does manage to get Echo off the 1v2 situation. Half and timer is already gone, but the ammo is not there, so Ethan will be able to get the better of Vicious. Fourth round in a row, ladies and gentlemen. We're still rolling, and Ethan is still continuing his flawless streak, by the way.
Oh, bit of chaos. I can't believe Ethan's still alive. Man, if he goes this whole game without dying, I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless.
Indeed. Okay, if Ethan proceeds to get a flawless run throughout the first half, I will go and donate on his stream.
I was actually thinking, I'm like, what can I say? I'm like, you can't gift anything to him apart from realistically the...
Next time the man's streaming, there will be some money.
Holla holla.
I'm not gonna mention how much because I'm still student, aka bulk boy, but there will be money.
The respect being shown. All right. Think of being sixth picked into Sledge. So now,
I feel that was a little bit of a fake bait.
Yeah, you reckon they were trying to bait and it didn't really pay off?
Yeah, to a certain extent, yeah. But I mean, there's really not a whole lot of like changes that you can make. Like with Finka, since her ability is global, you can't really proper counter it apart from having an Echo or a Legion, which, well, they already have pretty good Legion.
Yeah.
And Sledge, well, to counter Sledge, you just have to click his head.
That's a fair point. It is a fair point. Like, what else are you going to say? You know, like, click
like
heads.
You can't destroy his sledgehammer by explosives or anything. So, yeah. I'm not too sure where was my end point supposed to be at, but we made it to the end of the sentence.
It's a Fugazi, right? It's a Fugazi. Don't worry about it. It's Neofighter holding in from lobby at this point. Ethan still with a quite significant roam. He has all sorts of confidence right now.
Yeah, well, the man can afford it. So far, a flawless run of 4 rounds. Well, actually, if you count it from the previous map, I believe that was a 6 or 7 flawless streak round for. Not a flawless streak. Sorry, a 6 to 7 round win.
Oh, what?
Ethan, my boy.
What was that? Bro! That was fast as lightning! What? That was mental! Oh, what? Oh, dude.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay.
Rip headphone users, but damn, son, that's some nasty plays.
That is a wow. Oh!
Oh!
There it is. There's Diesel. Found and caught with his fans down on the phone. Right by Fisher Guy. A very nice play as 4v4 with just under half a round. It still could be workable for both teams.
Well, with Ethan still alive, you know it's workable for Auglis. At this point, that's the win condition for me for Auglis. If Ethan's alive, we Gucci. We're fine out here. But look at this damage being done to IQ as well. So, now going to have to tread with much caution. That would have been a nice nade had it have been maybe 5 seconds earlier. But the timing does not favour the bold this time. As again, Ethan just remaining that thorn in the backside quite literally. But is this the point in which he falls down? Surely he can't win this fight onto Vicious. Surely there is no way in hell. He actually gets alerted to the position. So I believe right now.
Indeed, as Neofighter will be going around to in hopes of trying to find a crossfire for himself, but at the moment,
dude.
Neo managing to get himself a kill, as well as Ethan. 2 versus, well, make it 1 versus 3,
word.
as SiNister just keep on dropping down as Norin picks up another one himself. 10 seconds left to go, or up to Luna, but Neofighter has something to say about that, and that is a bullet to the head. Well, bullet to the body, really.
Dude, 5 rounds in a row, and he's still sitting with 0 deaths, and hits a nasty-ass flick like that to begin with. I'm done.
Yep.
Like, that's the point you unplug your monitor and walk away. Like, damn, that's a statement and a half being made from August. Well, preferably from Ethan.
Imagine it's going to be a 7-0, and Ethan going flawless for the whole game. That will be a tilt.
Yeah, that would. I mean, like, what do you even say to that? You know, like, I mean, this time he's not going to be picking up Legion, but he got Valk instead.
I mean, he's a jack of all trades. Man has some amazing game sense and amazing aim.
Yep.
Like, what else would you need at this point?
Nothing, man. At this point, there's nothing. Back to Blue Bar and Sunrise we go. And I believe last time it came a little bit closer than most other rounds, but apart from that, it's still been relatively one-way traffic for August, which that's pretty much all you can say, I feel.
Yeah, well, even then, it felt like a little bit of a stumble by August at that point, as at the end, Neofighter managed to just decide, yeah, I'm just gonna peek. And peek he did, and got himself a double kill at the end of that defense round. But on the last defense round, this is the round where SiNister need. It's not they want, maybe, no, they need that one round to at least keep themselves afloat, to have that just a smidge of a room for error.
Is there any room for error right now, man?
Barely any, but like, they need to win this round to ensure that they would have some room for error on their defense.
Yeah. Okay.
Because otherwise, the only way for them to succeed is them looking into getting 6 rounds in a row on defense, and against August in this state, it will be quite hard to pull off, really.
Yeah. August at any state, and then you look at this and you're like, wowzers, this has just been an absolute onslaught so far, and I feel like it's just going to continue. I mean, at this point, you literally just put the point of view on Ethan and just watch the masterclass unfold on how to roam. Very intriguing way, hey?
Extremely intriguing, yep. As, yeah, the man is just having the game of his life, really, at this point, as SiNister proving to have just good idea about how to push, but just can't seem to hit that, like, that golden point, that golden note. Maybe this could be their round. They did get quite close to winning, but Diesel once again on the Mozzie will be able to just deny and delete for Fisher. No more IQ. He had enough of her wallbanging through the floor from the previous round.
And, like, look at the angle that Diesel's got right now. Oh, he walked into the nade on Luna. He could have pushed her and it would have been okay, but in fact outplays himself here. But it's okay, because Ethan's still alive. The storyline is still going strong, and this is still looking like an August round with how low all these players are. Emo Rin takes down Vicious, and with already 2 players low in Zofia and in Habana, it is falling down like flies. Look at this peak from Emo Rin. What? Okay. Fair enough, just throw a bit of disrespect like that, that's okay. Maybe Copper can find the angle? Nope, never mind. Never mind, Cthulhu. Luna, yeah, 1v4. Best of luck.
It's just like that, it is a swift, flawless run, and Ethan is flawless, so yeah, I guess I do owe the man some cash money.
The money.
In that regard. The money is required.
Yeah, this is like generally with most maps, I end up taking notes to make sure that I keep track of everything that's been going on. And this point, I've got 6 rounds, and next to it, I've got written Ethan every single round. Like at this point, Ethan,
The
Ethan.
6 rounds won by Ethan.
Yeah, like not even. It's not like generally, you got to put the team just so you remember who won it. I'm just like, yeah, Ethan is the team at this point. It's Ethan, Ethan every time. And he's going to be picking up IQ. Can he keep the flawless death ratio so far? Well, his KDR would be like 9 right now.
Yeah, it probably will be. And that is absolutely actually amazing.
That's baller.
Because that's very baller. And talking about that as well, you were saying that you were making write downs of the rounds. I have the tracking tool as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's literally just penthouse, yep, kitchen, yep, blue bar, yep, penthouse, kitchen, blue bar, and then on the win side is just Orgless.
It's a
It's
clean.
just no chill.
It's the full house. It's the clean first half that we. I mean, I wouldn't say we expected, but we expected to see such a dominant performance. There's some wild glasses, man.
Yeah, I mean, I call those glasses Orgless because those got. Nah, that is probably cringy. I'm sorry. But nonetheless, though, to get back at the at it, Imarin, I'm not too sure what was that firefight though, but yeah, Imarin managing to run away with still full health. Fisher claiming a small, nonetheless, victory over Emo potentially, and then maybe a peek out. For now, though, it's seeming that Derpy might be trying to prepare a couple of fail-safes, essentially, as to if there will be any unfortunate push. Well, not unfortunate. Unfortunate for Orcus.
Well, I've got the feeling, I got the love here for SiNister because I feel like they're going to be able to make something work. Fisher, oh my word, Diesel pixels away from finding the trading kills. So, quite unfortunate. A nice line being held from Neofighter as well, rappelling upside down. Can he find anything on the inside? Doesn't look like it, so that's going to be a massive yeet of a drone being thrown on through, and they can work off the back of this one. But Ethan's still alive, so that's all that matters.
Ethan's all alive. That's all that matters. He does spot the, I believe, the Vicious, who is playing with Pulse Scanner, and it will be rather a play of who can outfrag. And so far, there it is. Diesel gets the better of Fisher. It is a 4-4 with already a minute left to go, which, to a certain degree, makes me feel like we might be seeing a repetition of a couple of rounds from Clubhouse, where Olga's got drained of the time, not the frags. No money.
Don't know what that was. I mean, close enough. Look at this from Arnie. Do they realise that he's pushed up all the way? This could be absolutely huge. The pre-fire coming through. Surely that's alerted them as the position. Had he have pushed up a little bit further, he might have been able to make that work. Like you said, it's 40 seconds. And things are really starting to run a little bit thin here. Arnie can't get anything done. As of course, it is Ethan. Of course. And this looks like a round for August, but the time, it's all about the time, Cthulhu.
It is all about the time indeed, as Luna is getting pushed out of her position, but she does manage to find some more cover while still being able to peek. But it will be Derpy who will be peeking her. 14 seconds left to go. All up to Vicious and Copper to try to deny. The two of them have the ability to do that, as Copper with the Echo Drone won't be able to deny that another one is coming out. The plan needs to happen, as that Echo Drone should be able to land very soon. There it is, as SiNister finally grabbed themselves the point. My goodness.
Damn.
That was a bit too close to their preference, I bet.
I mean, that bomb was what, like a second off being placed? That's
Yep.
But again, Cthulhu, what is it that Orgless lose to?
Time.
It's the time.
They keep on stalling out the moment they they find a wild card. This time it was Arnie that went in for the flank, tried to get some ruckus going, and wasted quite a hefty amount of time. I believe that was just about 10 or 15 seconds, which were quite crucial at that point.
Look, I think, Cthulhu, the most important part about this is whether Ethan died that round.
No, he didn't.
Alright, we're good then. We're good. SiNister, though, you know, nicely done to... Oh, no!
Oh, no, he did die!
No, Ethan, my boy!
11-1. The flawless streak is over, boys. Back it up. Yep, SiNister can won this one.
Wait, Neophyter's only died once as well? What? Wow, okay. I mean, we were sitting out here hyping up Ethan, but one death on Neophyter as well. Very interesting. So, at least they were able to pick up the one round. However, they don't have the Echo this time, so there won't be a deny from the Yokai.
Yeah,
Not this time.
That Yokai drone was essentially the play, and both Augulus and have proven that Echo is a fantastic operator to play with, and a very painful operator to play against if you keep him alive. What? No. Surely not.
That's going to be cheeky if he hits that.
Surely not. The man can hit from there, like from that range into this much of a pixel hole. Come on. Although actually, now I think about it, it is Emo Rain that we're talking about.
And that's the kill.
Yeah, that's the kill.
Okay.
That's a yikes.
Yep. Yep. Big mistakes being made all around the board. So, 6-1. They're already up the man advantage. However, Sledge might be low on HP. They are slowly starting to drone on through as Neo making his way back in. They now know that there is a Mozzie up on the board. They can work accordingly.
Correct. Ethan making his way over will be able to get rid of a couple of... Well, I believe that... Was that the Valcam? Yeah, that will be a Valcam, surely. More utility disposal by the IQ players should be able to net himself very soon quite some disruption, but as it stands right now, Arnie is the man who is holding an angle up on the second floor, so quite curious to see how will this pan out.
Well, can surely? Nope. That's mighty unfortunate for Ethan in that scenario. However, we are down to that minute 25 mark, and truth be told, doesn't look like they've made too much of a emphasis on that second floor. So when they do eventually make their mark, they will have to slowly deal with these roams that are going on. Arnie now starting to get aggressive on towards stairs. Might find some good timing here, as there is one droning in toward kitchen. Now that could be a huge mistake if Arnie does find that timing, but I dare say he doesn't have the guts to push that. That would be a very ballsy peak.
Indeed, as with 50 seconds left to go, only one frag has been dealt, as Luna will be getting the better of Diesel, but Devi will be able to trade out Copper. Another concussion coming out, as Arnie will be attempting to get a go for the peak. Nicely down by Neofighter though, as it is now a 2 versus 4 with 30 seconds left to go. This time no echo, so it's all up to the sheer gunfight potential from Luna and Vicious to try to deny.
20 seconds remaining. The bomb is going to be stuck. This time it's going to be Luna to shut down one, but they're still going to have to deal with the post-plant situation with one rappelling on the outside window. Vicious now being aware of it. They have to try and find the timing here. Not going to be able to hit that C4, unfortunately, but some shots being taken down in toward the stairs. This is slowly starting to run a little bit thin here. Vicious is going to have to go on the flank and try and find a better position, but Derp will find the kill, and that should pretty much be it for Vicious. There should be nothing that he can do. He does find Derpe, but that time is already ticked, and again, that has to be it, Cthulhu, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Starting to push on up, doing some damage, but there we go. That's it. Ciao, ciao, my friend. It's been a good game. But August, they take the series 2-0.
A fantastic performance by August as 7-1 scoreline. I mean, I kind of was tempted to predict that, but yeah, I mean, that is even stronger than Clubhouse.
yeah, that's, I mean, it would have been an